Previously on the $10 Game Collection Challenge. This is like my kind of pawn shop. Like, I like how this looks, bro.
Oh, look at all those games! Dude! There's tons of games, we can't get in!
There's games all right there.
So many games. It says open.
What is up, Internet? Retro here, and welcome back to another episode of the $10 Game Collection Challenge. We are on a journey to build a video game collection, starting off with just a $10 bill to prove that you can indeed still game hunt in today's time, and you can do it on a budget. So we are back with part 2 of our pawn shop game hunting adventure while I was in Florida on vacation, and man, we are scoring so many games super cheap at these pawn shops. Guys, pawn shops are nothing like this in Arkansas, so I'm having a blast game hunting with my boy Dan. He has an awesome YouTube channel called The Retro World. Go check it out if you have not seen it already. But guys, here's the deal. I started putting this video together and it ended up being like 50 minutes long. I chopped off 5 minutes and it was still like 45 minutes long. I'm like, man, that's too long. So I cut it up into 2 separate videos, and that is why you got a part 1 and a part 2. I think we left off with $392 and some change in the $10 game collection fund. We're about to get into it, but before we do, if you do love all things 80s and 90s nostalgia, everything from retro video games, movies, toys, and more, do me a favor and hit that friggin' subscribe button. Every single Monday and Thursday, we're coming out with new videos, and I don't want you guys to miss it. Also, if you are new to this entire series and you want to watch the entire series from the first episode, I'm going to link a card right up here so you can check that out. So let's get back into the hunt. This is like my kind of pawn shop. Like, I like how this looks, bro. I like it. Definitely. Let's go.
What time is it? Oh, look at all those games! Dude! There's tons of games, we can't get in! There's I can't see right now probably, but there's games all right there. So many games. It says open. Let us in!
It sucks. Maybe we'll come back. Pawn shop number 6. DVDs, $1. DVD box sets, $1 a disc. Okay. All right. Found the games. Duke Nukem Forever.
I'd have to pick that up, depending on the price.
Let's see it.
See if it's got the... Oh no!
Okay, they're all falling.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
I don't understand how they're all falling.
What did I do?
I'm interested in this one. Ah! What is happening?
I don't know.
Look at this. Maybe they're up front?
Maybe.
Look at this. You got Street Fighter.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Cool. And we look them up at GameStop, beat GameStop price.
So you don't... Okay, so... Cool.
Yeah, we just gotta look up each one and see what they're going for, and then we beat them.
I got you.
Okay.
Street Fighter and Tekken. I'm interested in this. I don't know why they're falling forward.
It's because they were like going through this...
Oh, okay.
I'm scared to grab any.
Madden 17. Alright, gonna ask on these 2. They have to look them up, which is a bummer, but let's see what they want on these 2. We're still at that same pawn shop. Madden 17, they wanted 24, and then the Tekken Street Fighter game they wanted 10 for, so not terrible, but I'm gonna pass. Here are a couple games in here. NES games, Dragon Power, in golf, and then here are some Game Boy games. Got Drake and Josh, man. I used to love that show back in the day. Super Smash Bros. For 40, so they're right in line on pricing, and if it's not priced, they'll look them up, so it's gonna be a no-go here. Hey, look, they got lots of ladders. Middle, yeah. 5 and up on games. Got some Batman, Arkham Asylum.
There's games up front, PS4, Xbox One, $5 and up. So I'm not sure how much. Not sure how much some of those are, but
Come on, Minecraft.
looking for Minecraft.
Isn't that?
It's not bad. Yeah, that one might be worth looking up actually. San Andreas. I'm assuming these are probably $3 each or so. Mass Effect, Oblivion, Elder Scrolls. Might be worth looking at. I'll check on this one. So just asked on the older games, Xbox 360, he said he would do these for $2 each. So we got SmackDown versus Raw 2011. This sells for about 20 to 25 loose. So we'll get that one. And then Elder Scrolls, Oblivion Game of the Year edition. Doesn't sell for a ton, but for $2. Definitely worth getting both these for $4. Let's go. All right, pawn shop number 6. Sorry, the air is on. It's friggin' Florida.
It's so
and
hot.
it's the summer, so I usually turn all that off so you can hear it really clear, but the air is on because it's friggin' hot. Okay, so we got some games. I think I shot some footage in there. I was gonna get just these 2 games because he said $2 each, and they had all the games, the PS4 games, Xbox One, you know, in the front. And sometimes I don't like to deal with that. I don't want to like go through the hassle of asking about games, but I got these 2. The biggest one was probably Raw 2011. This sells loose for like 22 to 25. So I'm just gonna flip this. But we got all of these games that you're seeing for $30. It was a weird situation.
It was very weird.
He was just like, y'all got cash? I'm like, yeah, we can pay with cash. So I actually owe you 14
$14.
I owe him $14 for all these because he just started throwing out numbers. Like that one was 10.
I think we got it for 5.
And he said, give me 5, give me 4. So like, I think I had one that was actually had a price, $2 for a PS4 game. I have no idea. So we got SmackDown, and then Oblivion, Elder Scrolls for 2, and then all of these for 10 total. We have Stick It to the Man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Rogue Trooper. This one actually looks kind of interesting. No idea. And then here's a VR game. What is that? Infernal Machines, something. And then Industry Giant Tycoon 2. I have no idea. I mean, come on, for $14. And then you got a couple games as well.
Yeah, so we spent 16 technically on all these you're about to see. Rocksmith Remastered, keep an eye out for this. It's worth around $20 or so. Samurai Warriors, picked this up just to play. It looked interesting.
Yeah, that one does look interesting.
Dark Souls 3, probably going to punish me when I get around to playing it, but looking forward to it. Arslan, the Warriors of Legend. It looked interesting.
Yeah, that one definitely looked interesting.
I think it was worth around 14, 15 bucks, so why not? And then Legend of K. I've been wanting to play this game for a while. I don't like that there's no cover art, but it's okay. It's
I have that on the Wii U.
Oh yeah,
the Anniversary Collection. So, guys, 30 bucks. I mean,
go to pawn shops.
SmackDown versus Raw is going to pay for basically all of that, which is crazy. I've never scored at pawn shops like this.
Lord,
man, we have a stack of games so far, which is pretty sweet. So, gonna try to hit up a couple more. We'll see. We'll see if we can't find some more games. Let's go. We're back again trying A1 pawn. Come on, be open. Are y'all open?
Oh, that's why it made that sound earlier. They're trying to buzz us in.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
That's like them solo bear. What can I help y'all with?
We're just looking at games, man.
Yeah.
We collect all this stuff.
Yeah, all those are $15 a piece.
15 each? Cool.
Okay.
PSP games. How much are these down here?
The PSP games?
Yeah.
$5 maybe.
Okay.
Besides these 2 sections, do you have other games? Nintendo?
Oh,
Is that
yeah, I got
that's the stuff.
old school games over here.
Oh, yeah.
PS3, there's some PS2, 360, Wii,
This is all the stuff that we collect.
Wii U.
That's kind of interesting. Check that one out.
I just rehooked up my Wii U.
That one too, I've never seen.
A few weeks
Nice.
ago.
Off the bat.
Yeah. If we bought a
It had
hand.
been sitting underneath the damn
Definitely.
entertainment center for like 4 years not being hooked up, and I hooked it up, and everything still works good on it.
That's awesome. If we bought a handful of games, would you do something?
Sure.
Okay. Here, I'm gonna
You getting that one?
I'm gonna get this one, I
I
think.
think I'm gonna get it. I've been actually looking for this game, so.
Ratchet. You see the footage from the new Ratchet?
The new one, yeah, man.
God.
Was it called Rift Apart or something like
Yeah.
that? Yeah, it looks awesome.
No more loading screens between worlds.
Oh,
You just
yeah, yeah.
bounce between world to world.
Right.
Is this swivel?
They it spins, but that's all the games right
Oh,
there.
right here is the
That's
games?
all
Okay.
movies, yeah. Yeah, the
Definitely get this one.
that game really takes advantage of that ridiculously fast
Yeah.
hard drive they've got in that thing.
Right.
Do you ever get we also like the old stuff, like Nintendo, Super Nintendo. You ever see that stuff?
Not very often anymore.
It's crazy. What would you do on the 3 older ones? 2 of these and then the PS3 game?
$10.
$10?
Out the door.
Cool, I'll do that.
Sure.
If you gave him five for 10, would you give me 4 for 10? Bound to Flame?
Sure.
Awesome, thank you.
All right, y'all, we went back to A1 Pawn Shop for the 3rd time. I actually think they were in here. We were trying to open the door and like, he opens it with a buzzer and we thought we were like setting off the alarm. No, they were trying to let us in.
Didn't know.
Anyway, we came back one last time to A1 Pawn just because they had so many games. They wanted 15 each for the PS4, Xbox One games, and we didn't even end up looking. I was like, you know, for
Barely.
15. So we did what we always do. Where are your older games? The PS2, the Xbox 360. He said, oh yeah, I have a ton of those over there. They were $5 each.
Yo.
And we said, if we pick up a couple, would you give us a deal? And he said yes. So I got these 3 games, 2 PSP games. We got Bakugan Defenders of the Core, looked interesting. And then Aliens versus Predator Requiem. This sells for like 25 bucks. Always gonna pick up the SmackDown versus Raw games. So I got all 3 of these. I said, how much would you sell me these 3 for? They're 5 each usually, so 15. He said, I'll give you those for 10.
Right.
It's not in there. Show me what you got.
All right, so we got NCAA Football 13. Y'all already know about that one.
So we got all the, I don't know if I said this yet, we got all of this for $20.
20 total, everything.
And that game right there pays for everything.
Yep, definitely. And then we got Aliens versus Predator. I think it's worth about 18 bucks or so.
Yep.
And then we got Ratchet and Clank.
Be on the
there.
lookout for Ratchet and Clank games. They have
They're
went
spiked
up.
right now.
They have
Show this one last. And then we got Just Dance 2017, but it is sealed.
sealed.
So that should go
Awesome.
for a little bit. And then we got FIFA. Soccer
So
13.
he actually called this FIFA.
He did.
He was like,
not me, the owner. of the store.
the owner of the store.
FIFA.
And we had all these games, and he was like, just because no one has ever wanted that game, I'm gonna give you guys a deal. So he goes up there with 5 games, and he says, how much for 5? He says 10. And I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey man, you just sold me 3 for 10.
Yeah.
You got to give me another game. So I brought up Bound by Flame. I was like, would you throw this in for 10? He's like, yeah, sure, whatever. So we got 9 games for $20, guys.
Out the door. 20
Out the door,
No tax.
20 cash.
No tax.
No cash, or yeah, no tax.
No tax, yeah.
So that was pretty sweet, guys. I cannot believe these pawn shop pickups. I want to come here all the time, or just scour Florida.
They've
with
been
pawn
really
shops.
good, dude. I'm surprised myself.
I mean,
Like,
stacks on stacks, y'all.
go to pawn shops, for real.
It's been pretty crazy. Here we go, y'all. An entire table of all pawn shop finds. These were all found at pawn shops in maybe 2.5 hours. We just went hunting in the morning, and then in the early afternoon, we went to a couple other stores and filmed some retro hunting episodes. So be on the lookout for those. But man, I can't believe we found this many games. I think there's like 23 games here. In total, we spent $63 and some change for all of these games, and there's some good value here, some good games to add to the collection. I think the thing that I thought was most interesting was almost every pawn shop except for this pawn shop, this haul, they all negotiated, and the negotiation was strangely easy. Like nobody really pushed back or anything. You know, we would be like, how much is this? 25 bucks. Would you take 15? Yeah. Every time they're like, sure, I'll take whatever you offer. So negotiating was really easy in Florida. I can't wait to go back and check out pawn shops there. But let's get into these pickups. Again, we spent $63.88. And up here, we got some DS games, or 3DS games, rather. Skylanders Trap Team. I did not know that this sold pretty well, but it does. This sells for about 17 bucks. Then we got Scribblenauts, if it focuses, Unmasked. This is selling for $5. We got Lego Batman 3. This is selling, man, I'm really bad at focusing today. This is selling for $7. Then we got Angry Birds Star Wars. Don't know much about any of these games, guys. I just know that they were cheap. This is worth $5. I don't know if I was telling you guys what I paid or value. With these games right here, we paid just over $16. We got Skylanders, Imaginators. We've been picking this up quite frequently because they sell really well. 17 bucks on this. And then on Trap Team, this is worth 25. So we only spent $16.13 at that first stop, and we have $77 in value. Moving down to these two games, I think we spent just over $10.75. The first one is All Pro Football 2K8. It's hard to believe some of these games sell really good, guys. I mean, I don't know who is wanting to play this game, but we got this specifically to flip. Sells for 21 bucks. We got Star Trek Legacy. This one actually looks pretty sweet. I'm gonna check this one out. This one is selling for $18. So good two pickups right there. She would not negotiate. That was the only one that they would not negotiate at. Everywhere else, it was awesome. So this one was cool because we got that free DVD. So let's get into this. Ratchet and Clank right here on the PS4. This is worth 9 bucks. Dirt Showdown is worth 20 plus. So we're gonna flip this one. I don't have any interest in keeping that, but hopefully get some quick cash for that. We got Aragorn's Quest. Aragorn's Quest? Man, I don't know. I think it's Aragorn's Quest. We're gonna go with that. 8 bucks for that. We got Mission Impossible on the PS2. I have never seen this one ever, y'all. Look at those PS2 graphics. He's got him in a headlock. He kind of looks like Riff. Is that you, Riff? I don't think it is. So that is worth 6 bucks. Nothing crazy on that. And then the Buttercream Gang on DVD. This sells for around 14 bucks, and we got it for free, which is kind of weird, honestly. So all these deals over here were all cash deals. So we just paid in cash. There was no tax, and we went out the door. So 8 movie pack, Monster Pack. I got this just because I saw that it was selling pretty well. This is selling for about 18 bucks. So this one right here was the cash only deal. And I think he asked us twice. He's like, if you got cash, man, we'll make a deal. I'm like, yeah, okay. So we got SmackDown versus Raw 2011. This one, surprisingly, guys, I can't believe it. This one is still selling for 20 bucks loose. We got Elder Scrolls Oblivion. This guy is selling for about 11. And then we got all these PS4 games that I knew nothing about. This one is worth about 12. Rogue Trooper, which actually looks pretty cool, man. This is selling for 10 bucks. Again, as always, tell me down below, guys, if any of these are worth checking out. I'd love to know. Stick It to the Man. This one I think is actually worth the most on PS4 that we got. This one is worth, oh no, I was wrong. This is only worth 8 bucks. $2? I mean, it must not be that great, but oh well, there it is. Industry Giant 2, Be a Tycoon. This guy is selling for $9. 9 bucks on that one. And then the last pickup, or the last stop, was that pawn shop that we went to twice. And both times, I think they were actually there. We just didn't understand that they were trying to let us in by opening the door. But regardless, we finally got there. We got Bakugan Defenders of the Core. Man, I know people love them some Bakugan. I don't know, never played any of the games, but this one is worth $10. Alien vs. Predator Requiem. This one does look pretty sweet, man. This one is going for about 18. We got another SmackDown game. Always pick these up, guys. They sell quick and for good money. 17 bucks. And then we got them to throw in Bound by Flame. I could not let Dan get 5 games for 10 and me only get 3 games for 10. So I had him throw in another one. So grand total in everything, again, $63 spent with a grand total of $313 in total value. Woo, y'all. Pawn shops are amazing anywhere else other than Arkansas, apparently. You guys tell me down below, are pawn shops any good where you live? Because this was awesome. Again, we're talking like maybe 2.5 hours spent just quickly going to not Goodwills, to pawn shops, and we scored majorly, guys. We only spent 63 bucks, meaning sell Skylanders Trap Team, those two, and sell Dirt Showdown. Basically get all this for free. Like, I don't know what to say, man. But I did have a blast hanging out with Dan. Again, go check out his channel. It was just fun to go game hunting with another game hunter. It's just fun. It's just fun stuff, man. Pawn shops, dude. If there were pawn shops like that where I live, I would never stop game hunting. There was a pawn shop at every corner, and we kept scoring over and over again. Crazy cheap games. I think I got 22 games for 63 bucks. That is wild. A couple games to flip to recoup all of our money, because you know that is how we do it. As always, thank you guys so much for hanging out and for watching the video. If you are new to the channel and to the series and you want to watch the whole series from the very beginning, I'm going to link a card right up here. Check that out. Subscribe if you have not already. And until next time, peace.